Oh, yo, what is up, YouTube family? Again, today we're doing part one of what if not? No, what if Luffy was Jake the Neverland? So I wasn't really, I was hyped about doing this what if because I used to watch Jake the Neverland. I'm gonna admit, and I love the show. I eventually stopped watching it, like before I stopped watching it in like 2014, 2015. I think it was 2015. And then, you know, everything just ran its course. So basically, um, Jake is going to be king of the pirates. He's not going to be part of the old race. He's actually going to be part of the new race. But let's just get right into this. We're going to start off at the Wano Country arc. No, Marine Forb. We're going to start off at the Marine Forb. Jake in the Neverland and his pirates are sailing their ships. So Cubby and Izzy are not going to be in this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's going to be his regular crew because, this is still X One Piece, Jake the Neverland X One Piece. And the only powers I thought to give Izzy was the ability to control or manipulate ink itself, which is a pretty, OP power. And then for Cubby, I was going to give him the applications of a frog, so, if he gets shot at, his scales can protect him, or he can, blow up, not a blowfish, a frog, and he can throw his tongue out, and, stuff like that. He can also show his guts, but I was like, we can't have them as a liability, because they're a little bit too childish. And then Jake, yeah, he's childish too, but we're gonna be mixing his spirit in with Luffy, and Jake is going to be 19, so he's basically gonna be the youngest king of the pirates. He started his journey when, okay, how old was Jake? Jake was about 16. No, heck no. Jake was about 8 or 5. He started his journey when he was 8, and he reached the Grand Line when he was 10. He took off for 2 years to learn hockey from Silver's Rayleigh, and then, he just did the rest to try and find the One Piece. Then he eventually found Laugh Tale and the One Piece, and he's coming back. Now, I'm going to say he does have a devil fruit. As when Luffy gets to Marineford, all of the Marines then start to run. Like, not all of the Marines, like the admirals, and a couple of the commanders and captains, they might stay. But all of the Marine lackeys start to run as the big three admirals that open their eyes in shock as they back up a little bit. They fall back in their chair, and then Garp can't just have it, but he just has a little smirk on his face. And since this is being broadcasted, like, the whole world can see this. So Sabodi, but Dragon, and then they don't know that he's the Pirate King yet. They just fear him. As then Whitebeard says, "What are you doing here, kid?" I thought a legend like you would already know. I found the One Piece. As everyone then stumbles in shock. Their legs are literally shaking like Son Goku. When the world, this is being broadcasted, so when the world government hears this, they don't, they literally pee their pants. They say, if this kid's evil, and he has the One Piece, this entire world is finished. And then Whitebeard backs up, as he says, not even the Pirate King could get the One Piece. So how do you have the One Piece at such a young age? Well, you see, I started at 8, which I was already pretty strong because of my grandpa. Who's your grandfather? Oh, he's over there. His name's Garp. Son Goku then looks at Garp. Garp, you're dead! Oh, dang it, Luffy, look what you've done now. You're gonna get me killed. Well, don't worry. I'm not planning on killing anyone here. I just want to get my brother, okay? Now, when Shanks hears this, this gives him all the reason to protect Marineford. But then he says, if Luffy has already reached the One Piece and is the king of the pirates, he should be able to protect himself from all of the Emperors combined. Because isn't that what the One Piece is? All of the Emperor's powers. Well, it would be so. It's all the Emperor's power, all the Emperor's powers and destruction combined. As, let's just say Big Mom, all the rest of the Emperors. Blackbeard is looking to steal Luffy's treasure. As, like, all of the legendary pirates then come to the island at once. As Luffy then says, well, I guess I can get my crew back. The instant still happened. And all of a sudden, Zoro, Sanji, Frankie, Usopp, everybody, they're there. And they say, Luffy, do you think it was a little bit too generous to share? Do you think it was a little bit too generous to share some of that power? No, it's okay. Now we're the strongest pirate crew in the world. As everyone then backs up, it's first mate Zoro. He's the Shadow King of the Pirates. Then it's Captain Usopp, or better known as King Usopp, King of the Snipers. As the 7 warlords then say, no, Mihawk of the 7 warlords then say, Zoro, Roronoa Zoro, are you sure? Now that you are the first mate of the King of the Pirates, do you think that you're worthy of a battle? I'd say I am. Come on. As they then both rush at each other, we don't care about that fight. Vince Smoke, Sanji, like, they're so strong right now because of the One Piece, the One Piece amp. Oh, they can destroy back. Each of them are strong as the 4 emperors. No. Hicks to the no. Okay, so sorry, we can't make. I know one of y'all said we love our little reindeer, but I'm sorry, man. The rest of y'all gonna kill me if I make Chopper a god. So Chopper is as strong as Chopper. Okay. They're just super strong, like Chopper is weaker than Whitebeard, but then she could overpower Shanks, which I know that might sound crazy. I mean, he could overpower Shanks, but, if Shanks chooses to use his hockey, then Chopper's dead. If he chooses to just use his bare hands, then he's probably gonna get beaten. Yeah, but not Shanks' weapon. Oh my god. As they then say, we have your brother, Porcus the Ace, right here. You move a single spout and we kill him. As they then push they took their knives from his throat, and now they're pushing it on his neck. The guards were knocked out because of their mere fear. As then, nobody thought this would happen, but the four emperors then say, I'm sorry, kid, but we're going to have to turn on you. And then Kaido says, I don't like you. And Big Mom then says, for what you did at Fisherman Island, and you didn't even have the guts to come back and face me. And then Shanks says, I'm sorry, Luffy, I want to test out the power of the great Pirate King. And Whitebeard says, I want to save Ace. Oh, that's already done. Sanji then kicks both of the admirals away from Ace as he then jumps and takes Ace. Ace, sail off. First mate, go with him. This is going to be the battle of the emperors versus the battle of the Pirate King. Now, y'all are lucky that I'm actually giving this battle to y'all, man. Like, it's not like it's gonna be very long. As they then say, let's test out that power, kid. As they're using their full power, and Jake, and yeah, his name's Jake in this one. And Jake says, "Go on, crew. I'll meet you later." Full counter. And then he just puts his sword in the air, and then he brings it down. And all of a sudden, every single emperor is blown back by that attack. They're hurt. Like, they were using, godly attacks right there. And with the swing of his sword, he just hurt them all. Let me show you the injuries. How should I do this? Shanks' blade is cut, and he's part injured in his chest. Kaido. Yes, his name's Kaido. Kaido has a ginormous gash, which is bleeding out right now. What else? Big Mom is dead. I'm sorry. She doesn't really interest me. She's just a disgusting old hag who's ginormous and cannot stop drooling. It's weird. I don't like Big Mom. I'm not a big fan of hers. So we're just gonna kill Big Mom off. As Whitebeard, oh, that'd seem real biased because then, the only people who are still alive are men. Gosh, it sounds like I'm trying to send a message and then everybody's gonna be like, okay, so Big Mom is still alive, but she's going to be out of commission for this fight. She runs away. Oh my gosh. Gosh, then that'd be even worse because it would sound like I'm calling her up. Give a freak. Big Mom's dead. As Shanks, as Luffy says, I'd advise you to stay out of commission, Shanks. What? did you say? Your blade's cut. I can deal with the rest at Marine Fort. As I feel like this will be very sanctual. All of a sudden, the government, or whatever, the Sanju, or whatever they're called, the world government then comes. When he turns around and he sees the government, he says, "Ah, I think I've seen you somewhere before." As Shanks says, "That's the world government." Oh, I see. The world government. Okay, I'd advise us not to fight. You saw what I just did to the four embers. How dare you combine us? How dare you compare us to the four embers? I see. You bear some grudge up against the Pirate King, right? Well, I'm not Goldie Zebek, Goldie Roger, or Laugh Boy, or Laugh Tail, or Laugh Boy, no, Joy Boy, okay, or Joy Boy. I mean, Roxy Zebek. We never said you were. We're giving you a proposition. Join the world government, be part of us, and lead, or be one of the 7 warlords. As this enrages Jake, or Luffy, Luffy then starts to laugh idiotically as he says, "Join the warlords? Become part of the world government? Not have my name written down in the book as the strongest pirate king there ever was?" And I'm so close. All I have to do is defeat the lurking legend, Captain Hook. As everyone is just stumbled in hearing that name. How do you know that he's the lurking legend or that somebody else isn't? Just think about it. First pirate king, legendary pirate, strongest pirate king of all. If I'm right, he was beaten by by Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah? That's Garp's great-great-grandpa? No. If I'm right, that's Garp's grandpa, I think. Whatever. But not even Luffy, who had the devil fruit who had the gum fruit, could kill him. What are you trying to say? I'm trying to say, as then he then starts to grow bigger and bigger. What I'm trying to say is that I am the strongest of them all. Isn't that a little cocky? Don't you think? I'm not getting any cockiness from my end. As Jake then looks like Jake's face, just more fiercer. This sword, with this equipment around him, looking like this with hockey. See, if you really want to know what the One Piece is. It might be a treasure, but it's kind of a disease. What? What? See, Have you ever wondered why every pirate king dies so easily? That's because they didn't have the best doctor that you could have in the world. Chopper got his wish of getting a devil fruit that uh, Chopper got his wish of getting forbidden hockey that could heal anything. Zoro got his wish of becoming the strongest swordsman there was, or he will get his wish of doing that. Well, he's gonna be right after me though. And Sanji, best cook in the world, every recipe to know, aka the all. That is what the all blue actually is. It's not some part in the Grand Line or anything like that, or the Red Line. The all blue is actually as then the a snail thermometer then starts to ring. He picks it up. Don't tell them. Only I can know that. Oh, I'm sorry, Sanji. And Frankie got his wish of creating anything, anything mechanical. Nami drew out the entire world's map. And the other dreams, like I don't really give a frick, man. You see, even if I do die here, you will still fear the Straw Hat Pirates and the name Jake the Neverland, or Jake. Okay, it's time to give it up. Monkey D. Jake. As nobody actually knew what Luffy's real name is, they just knew him as Jake the Neverland, the Wondrous Pirate King. The Wondrous Pirate. You see, any way you put it, you are bound to lose this fight. I have all conquerors, so basically, whatever I say goes. As the world government leaders then start to back up, all of a sudden, Luffy's on the next side, and all the world government leaders then get a gashing pain around their chest and stomach as Luffy says, "Oh no, don't run away. We're not done yet." This is where I'm going to be ending off with this. What if? Like, comment, subscribe, share to all your friends on your social media platforms. You two, we're out.